Hey everybody, Long Ago Ego here. My name is Jeffrey, and in this video we're going to look at how to start off playing the relaxed, casual version of Manor Lords. So we want to go with this scenario template and a relaxing aspect of that. Now, that's going to give you no combat to worry about. Now, also, I would suggest turning off the King's Tax, because that's sort of an irritating aspect. Okay? Now, it doesn't matter, start a new game, what the first screen looks like. It's the second screen with those settings that you need to think about. However, when you push to start a new game, for the type of game that I'm suggesting beginner players play, you're going to want to go down to your construction, then go over to farming, and then go to fields and check over here on your overlay. Now notice that my county here is very green, while next to me it's orange. Below me it's orange, sort of brown over there. Okay. Now for wheat, emmer is green almost anywhere. Flax, down in this area is where it's the greenest. It also has some green down here, and green over here. But the best place for flax, probably for us, is down here. Now, barley is in the same area as flax, but it's also this big area up here. And emmer, of course, is lots of different places. Okay? So barley you need for ale. So we want to have farming down in this area and down in this, up in this area. Flax is going to be down in this area. So we want to stay out of there with our village as much as we can. However, we also want to be close to the wild animals, so we can go hunting. Okay, now here they only have 20 wild animals, so it's not going to be very productive. Here we have the rich deposit of berries, so it's going to be very, very productive for us. Here we have the clay deposit that we'll need when we go to build our church and go to level 3 on our homes. We got enough stones to deal with. However, as soon as we get rid of all these stones, we'll be able to delete the camp to pick up stones. Now, in terms of wood production, we don't want to be near the wild animals. Okay. Now, let's do some white roads. Okay, even with our buildings and things, we don't want to get too close to it. Okay. Now we'll be able to log up in this area. We'll be able to get all of the timber off of this area. We can probably cut off the edge of this, and if we need to, we could go over here. Now, this area down here is on the opposite side of the wild animals, and from what I hear, the trapping upgrade for animal production line is best done away from any kind of population. Okay, we'll get to that when we need to. So we need to do a step-by-step approach. So we need to find out where, oops, not that one. Where we need to put our roads. Now you want to use roads to keep you organized. Okay. Now, over in this corner here, and in this strip here, we don't have any farmable land. Okay. If we think of our flax as this area down here, barley is above it. So this road above this road is good for barley. Okay. Now we want to build a road here to indicate that on this side of it is barley production territory. Now, we want to be systematic at the beginning of the game. I've watched some other people playing on Twitch, and they were just plopping down houses and different kinds of things everywhere. And you don't want to do that. Okay, flax. Let's put a road across there. Now, this road we can't do anything about. Now, we can delete our own roads, but we can't delete the ones that are there to start with. Okay, so road here. We want to go for straight roads when we can. So we're going to go from here over to just above this tree. So get some landmarks when you're doing this. Okay. So barley is basically up here. Okay, so we can take some of these trees out. That'll help us. Flax is below this line, so we can use this line as homes or other kinds of buildings. Flax is on the right side of this road, which means we'll be able to bring our town down in this direction. Okay, so it means that we can take timber out of this base here. Off of this area here as well. We don't want to be over in that berry area too much. And hammer can go just about anywhere, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay. Now, one problem is that we are way down here. Now, we could build our town here, but then we're going to disrupt these animals. We don't want them. Who knows where they would go. So we're going to move these people up here. Now, the granary we want to... snap to roads is very, very nice. It's very important for all kinds of stuff. So we're going to put it pretty central here. And then the storehouse, we're going to put opposite it. Here. Okay, so they're both on roads. Now, to give it good access, we're going to surround it with roads. Okay. Now, we need to keep track of how much wood we have. We only have 12 timber left, which means we need to go over to gathering. We need to put our logging camp down so we don't accidentally run out of lumber and not be able to produce any more. Now, there is some lumber up here, but there's more lumber up in this area. And our town's going to go out this way a little bit, but I think a lot of it's going to go down in this direction. However, we could cut off the edge of this, but we don't want to get close to our berries. So I think we'll put our lumber camp down here, but I think we're gonna put a road coming out from this point. And then we'll put our lumber camp off a little ways. Okay, I'm going to check something. Saw pit. Yeah, I should be able to go there. We want to be sure we have room for the saw pit right next to it. You want to have your production chain buildings in proximity to each other. Okay. So we are going to pause that. Now we haven't been running the game yet. Okay, so now we want to go down to our people. We want to put one person in charge of our one oxen.
Hey, give us a hand over here.
You come up here, we've got one oxen. We have one oxen space. Okay. Now, we want this oxen to take the wood supplies here up to all the way up to this spot. And we want them to build the granary first, and then we want them to build the storehouse. Okay, so we'll put those on ultra high and then just high. Okay, now we've got one person with one job. That job is operating the oxen. Okay, the four other people are going to be builders. Okay, anybody who's unassigned will be a builder. Okay, so let's get going. And we'll put that at triple fast. We want all of these supplies to get up here before we do basically anything else. Once we get the granary built, then we can go over and start picking berries as our primary food source going into the winter. Hunting will be our secondary food source going into the winter. Now we start with 38 bread. If we can keep our population low until next September, when we need them for harvesting, then we won't be using up very much food.
Come on, lady. Come on.
Back to fast. Super fast. We want to keep track of this. Because as soon as this is built, we're going to put someone in there, and they will get a cart, and they'll run that cart down to where those supplies are, and bring up the perishable supplies. Now that'll cut down the number of people available to build the storehouse, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. You can see here we're getting some rain. Are they doing something odd? Oh, they're going all the way around. Okay, my mistake.
Come along, lad.
Roads are important. Okay, so we got that built. So we're going to put one person in there. Now that person is going to come down and start coating these supplies, which is the bread. Okay, now as soon as the bread is up there, we can switch the person over to the storehouse. And they'll bring the rest of those things. And then this wood will be used for building things. So we don't need to put anybody in the logging camp until that building material is taken care of. Okay, let's put it on super fast. Now we're in April. We want to get this done so we get some houses built. Now the timber for building the lumber camp has already been set aside. So that's why we did this.
I do hope we have enough wood to finish this building. It's been most embarrassing to run out halfway through.
So it's been set aside, so all we got to do is go over and build it. But we don't need to build it yet because we have 10 timber left.
Oh, this is heavier than it looks.
That. Let's see if okay, the bread's not totally transferred yet, so we will put one person in there. That leaves us with 2 people. Now 2 is plenty. Okay, this is for barley. Right, barley is up there. Flax is down here. So in this area, we can have other stuff. Now we're hoping that this greenish area means that it would be a good place to build a house where we can build a vegetable garden. So we want to do that now. Well, actually, let's put in a road here. Because we also need a central market. So the market is going to be between the granary and the storehouse. and where the people are living. Okay, so there's a fair bit to think about. Okay, so I'm going to run that this way, and we're going to want to have 3. Oh, that's too big. That's too big. Okay. We're not going to be able to do that until we get some more wood. So, change your plans. Let's unlock that. Get people. Now, the 2 people who aren't in these 2 buildings are going to build that, along with, oops, let's unpause it, make it medium fast, along with the person who's in charge of the oxen. Okay. We still want to keep our eye on these supplies. Now, ideally, we would like to be able to get our farm up and at least wheat and flax planted for this first season. Now, we're going to need to get our 5 homes for our 5 settlers done, plus maybe 2 or 3 more homes built, and hopefully someone will move in before October. October is when we would need to plow and then start sowing those 2 fields.
Is this beam straight?
Okay, it's now May. Okay.
Come on, laddie. Come on. Just give me a hammer or something.
Okay, let's jump 2 people
Gave the
in
old ox a
there.
handful of month-old growth. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
28 bread, so we can pull him out.
Can I stay with us, drink?
Watch our wood. 12 or 14. There's 14. Now let's slow that down. We don't need to
I'll find a good 3 or something.
spell it completely, but if we can build. Nice, long. Okay, now this gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 homes. However,
There's no hobble. Tomorrow, find a new home.
However, what we want to do is we want to click on the minus. It drops us down to 2, 4, 6, and drop it again. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop it again. That now gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So instead of 7 narrow ones, we now have 8 homes with big backyards. So what we're going to do is we're going to build that. So remember I said we want homes for 5 settlers and then either 2 or 3 more? Well, we've got our 5, 6, 7, 8, so we've got 3. extra. So we can pull 7 down and see what we need for berries. 1. Okay. So we don't need them logging anymore because we don't need any logs right now. So they're better off building that. However, we want to go over here and build the forger's hut. Now we want it sort of where we can see it, because bring us back to the road. Okay, later we'll probably build a road over in this direction, but we don't know where we want it to go.
If I have
yet.
to spend another winter in Albert's Farm, I'd like to freeze me balls off.
Okay, we want to check on the person. Okay, you're still moving supplies to the storehouse. Let's have them go super fast. Bring that to highest. Bring this to very high. Bring this to high. That be on high as well.
Time to find a good tree. Soft.
Okay, let's go check on the supplies. Okay, those supplies are gone.
Watch your head there.
Let him go there. Okay, I think that's it. We can pull him out. Okay, so we built something, have someone in it in order to get that job done for what we need done right now. Now later, we'll put people back into these buildings because we'll want them to be doing their thing that these buildings allow. But for right now, we need people. Now we've got 4 unassigned, so they can build these. Now once we get these 4 things built, it's June already. It's kind of late. Sort of running behind schedule. Okay. Now we don't want to do her just yet. We want to put in vegetables there.
Just give me a
put in
hammer and
vegetables
some-
there. Now look at our money. We started off with 100 money. This cost us 15 each. We won at least 3.
Come on, laddie, come along.
Okay. Now we're going to also want to buy 1 more oxen. We do not want this hitching post way down here. Okay, so after a while we're going to move it. Okay, we need to get someone in there. 3 people in there would probably be good for right now. Okay, if we did this, that would give us 40. Maybe we don't want to do it because it is kind of late in the year. Okay. It's July. Question is, can we get... What is that? One piece of... put that there. Okay, now that pantry is full, so we're going to pull one person out of that and put him into the granary. Hopefully that will send somebody to pick up the goods for that location. I assume that's what happens. This is where we store berries. Two people are picking, and one person is
Come
going.
along, lad.
Now, let's slow this. Oh, it's August. Yikes. Okay.
Come on, laddie. Come on.
Let's pause. Okay, so okay, we have a lot of place to farm down here, but we want to be sure to have some houses. Remember, the market is on that little strip of land, so we want some houses over on this side. Okay, that's a .8 field. That's about right. So we'll go that. Now, in September, the current year starts to be harvested. Sorry. In October, it switches to the second year. Well, we don't have anything for this year, so we're going to put flax in here for next year. So in October, this will switch to flax. Okay. Now. All of this is good for barley, but we don't need that much barley. So what we will do is okay, same thing. Now barley we don't really need. Maybe we'll put that as wheat. Hopefully we'll remember to switch over. And 8.9 is good. We're also going to make this as wheat, because wheat gives us bread. Barley gives us ale, but we don't need ale until we're ready to move to level 3 on our buildings. So we'll make that a double wheat, and this one is flax down here. Flax is a clothing production line, and we need that. Okay, so that's working. We don't know when August finishes. That does have some room, so we're going to pull this person out so that he can work on building the farmhouse. Okay, we need to do that. Okay, to get our first point, we need to also build this over here. Okay, in that case, how are we doing on berries? 68 berries, that should be plenty. We're going to pull these guys out. It's August, we got things to do. Okay, farmhouse is finished. We don't have to do anything with that at the moment. We do now want to get another hitching post. We'll put that on that side of the farm. We want this built first. Run that on highest. Again, when we need people, we pull them out of one job and put them into the job we need. Right now we want to get, it's September. In a normal year, in the second year, when we actually have a crop, we would now want to have everybody in the farmhouse already. Okay, now, let's pause. The hitching post is done. Where did I put the hitching post? Okay, what I want to do is I want to get another oxen. Okay, that costs us 20, so we're down to 35 money. And I'm going to take that person out of there. Put him in there. Okay, back to fast. Okay, we ran out of wood. But we don't need to. Yeah. Waiting on this to be constructed. Come on. So things are a little bit hectic in terms of timing. We do have 3 fields that we're going to want to plant here as soon as it turns to October. And we need this to get built. I made a mistake down here. May have been premature moving this guy in here. Sorry. It's not an exact science. But we need this built. Okay, yeah. Guide's coming. Okay, let's put it on superpower here. Come on, come on. Let's slow it down a little bit. Now, what I usually like to do is to outline my plots of buildings with the road. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, we got our second oxen. Now let's go back to fast. Made. Good. Okay. Now we should see we've got 5. Okay, this should click to give us a point here pretty quickly. Come on. Yeah, we're not going to have time to do this. Make that be follow. Yeah, we do need more wood.
You spat it in my face and tried to gargle me a nipple. Let's get to work.
Okay, now it's October. So we ran out of time. Sorry, can't build anything more. Where's my hitching post? Yeah, we need to pull him out of there. Because you have to hand plow. Yeah. So what I was going for, yeah, we just ran out of time. I think the problem is that the initial starting area is too far away from where I needed to build our town. Sometimes you get lucky and the thing is closer. And it's a race against time when you want to be a farmer. Okay, they need to hand plow these fields, which they may not be very successful at. We may need to abandon that idea. Yeah, because because this makes no sense. Okay, so our other plan is we need to get firewood up and running. Woodcutter. Let's put a road here. Better luck next year. Yeah, now we're going to move this hitching post and put it next to the other one. Okay, so you can still get berries. We can put one person over here in the logging camp. Let's put somebody over here. Move. Okay. You have 5 timber. Now, something we should have done a long, long time ago.
Come along, lad.
Put the well in here. And we'll also put a market in here. Well, that's kind of big for a market.
Gave the old ox a handful of that. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nickel.
Let's see. $30, still too many. 16, sounds good. Okay, now that we've got some wood, we will update these places. Okay. It's not giving me credit for not giving me credit for the buildings I've made. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got my 5. The homeless tents have been dismantled. I want my point. So I was trying to get my point so I could get heavy plow. If I had heavy plow, then we could have plowed 3 fields using our 2 oxen. Okay, let's drop. Okay, now, there's one person who has a stall. So he's selling his berries. So we'll leave him to do that. And we will have someone else come down here and start to get meat. 20 animals, 21 animals is not very many. Okay, we didn't get any vegetables at all. All our bread is gone. Our people are going to be very disappointed. You gotta be kidding me. You're not counting these as two? Got 8. It says right here, 8. Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll pick up families for there. Alright, so now we need to go over here. And instead of making this field space, we'll make it into housing space. And what do we need to do? Let's rotate left. Now, I really don't like this being exactly in the center of where we're trying to build stuff. But this is to rotate it. Okay, this is the backyard. Oh, we don't. This is front yard over there. And this is front yard over here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 backyards. That sounds good to me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 3 backyards. We could do that. Yeah, let's do that. 5 residences in space where it's actually 4 is good. We want to maximize our living space. Okay, we got a new family moving in. See, this has already gone down 6 animals for the hunting camp with just 1 person there. Okay, so when this comes around again, we're gonna make this as barley. There we go. That is barley. Make this one is wheat. And make this one as flax. Okay, hunting camp. Finally! Dang. That took forever. Okay, now we got the heavy plow for next year. Okay. For next year. So basically, we're a year behind where I usually am. Usually doesn't take this long. Okay. Now, one thing we can do with the logging camp is we can go to advanced, click on limit the work area, and then push control and make this expand. And we will only get wood from this area. Okay, that way we'll stay far away from here. That means that our buildings can expand over into this area. Because we still want to keep this for farming up here. And this is farming down here. What? It's May? Okay. Okay. It's May. Let's pull this guy out of hunting. Put him over here. What are we doing on timber? Timber's good. So we'll pull that guy out. Okay, so we got meat, vegetables, berries. Put in another vegetable garden. It drops us to 20. Okay, let's do this. We said we wanted to put the saw pit next to the lumber camp. Okay, we've got 2 people who are builders. Keep 2 people building. I don't know that we need 2 people on oxen quite yet. Now, in the farming village scenario that we're working on, we have seasonal workers. So September, October, November, everybody leaves their second job and comes over to work on the farm. Now, if we get a few more workers, we may buy a 3rd ox and build another farmhouse. There are 2 oxen can work per farmhouse. Okay. Yeah. These guys work really efficiently. So before long we'll have so many planks. We're going to need to put someone in there. What do we got? 2 people over here, right? Okay. Okay, so vegetables and berries should both be going up in a good way. We've got someone working on wood, right? Yeah, okay. We don't have anybody. Oh, we do have one person in here. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we've got a food stall, and we've got a firewood stall. Okay, that's good. Look over here. Okay. So to go to level 2, where we're going to start making money per family, we make 1 money per family per month. So each of these plots have 2 families in them. So we're going to get 2 money off of each of these. Now we need to go and build a church, but we also need clothing. Now, if we look over here, we have 13 hides. Now, leather should count as clothing. So if we go to industry and make a tannery, we'll make the tannery between our wild animal hunting area and our warehouse. Now right now, that stuff should be in the warehouse. Yeah, the hides are down here. Okay, we don't need to do that right now, but over here, we will make these from a hitching post into small skids. Now that's what we're using planks for. Now we'll also use planks to expand these. Okay, so we got lots of planks. That's how quickly they knock those out. We also have 21 timber. That's pretty sufficient. We can pull him out. We'll throw one person in there just to see if we'll turn those hides into leather, and if that works as
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
see, we got this one started late, so it's a little behind these others. We can look at what do we need in terms of a church. We have the planks. Oh, we have everything. We could actually build that now. Do we have a good place to put it? Let's put it. Let's do this. Oops, too close. Okay, let's look at this. Here. Build a road. Okay. So, we look at barley. Barley is on this side of the road, which means we can put, whoops, not my church. We can put the church there. However, I want to build another farmhouse. I don't want us to get screwed this time.
Keep your half warm.
Okay, let's go like this. Find the edge of that. Nice. Go like this.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Okay. It's July. So if we're going to do this, we need to do it fairly quickly. Okay, whoops, there we go. activate the plow in that building. Okay, we've got 3 families. Yeah, see, clothing stall, we've got that. Okay, so once the church is built, we'll be able to start making money off of these by increasing them to the next level. Okay, now we're going to... These are built right. Where's that built yet? Let me max that out. Get another oxen. Okay, so we're going to try.
Bring this here, move that there.
1.5. Yeah, I don't think we have enough people for that. Unless we just do 4. We'll do that. Wheat, barley, wheat, flax. This one we want to do that. It's July.
Keep your half warm.
We've got our 3 oxen. Let's bring these.
Come on.
What is the problem? Oh, the middle of them didn't have one. Okay.
Leather! Leather! Poor quality. Impossible. Firewood! Carrots, cabbages, turnips. Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly.
Okay, that looks like a good place to put apples.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
And it's 4 extra homes. What are we doing over here? Oops. Okay, berries are
You'll not
super
find finer wares anywhere else.
expensive,
Cheated
so we'll
him?
pull
Never.
that guy out.
Perhaps he simply does not
It's
know how
August.
to cook properly.
Okay, we need to
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
slow down a little bit because we don't... Oh, we have... September's fine. We don't have any crops in. We didn't make it for last season.
Meat.
Now, we
Meat.
need to get...
Get your meat here. So fresh it's practically still newing.
We need to get some chickens in, but we need money for that. So, in apples, we don't have the upgrade yet. The upgrade for apples are over here. That'll be maybe the next one we do.
on our fine selection.
Check that doorway's width so that a cart can fit.
This is where we'll assign the oxen to work exclusively on the farm during the month of October and November, because we need them to plow the fields. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fields. We've got 3 oxen. So we don't. Got another food stall there.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
Okay, we got 10 families. We have room for 13 families at present.
Leather!
Nope, that's enough people. We got lots of fuel, so he's gonna have to come off of that job. Let's get these dedicated. Workers in here. Get one more. Dedicate. 1, 2, 3. 3 people. One more person in there. Pause that. And pause that. So there's no other activity going on. We're just going to fast through this, get to October. We'll unattach that one. We've got 10 families.
Poor quality, you said? Possible.
Okay, now September has arrived. If we had crops in the field, those would be harvested now. Sort of jump the gun and putting people into these farmhouses, but you never know what's going to happen. Okay. Pull those guys
The
out.
old docks a handful of months old brat. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Nothing there. Okay, this is something I don't really suggest doing, but we're going to give that a priority. I'm going to give this a secondary priority. Huh? Pause. Okay. All right. Pull those guys out. Come in. Sign the oxen. Okay, they're already there. Where are all the other guys? Get them out. Wow. Okay. We'll see how this works. There they go. What? You're going to do that by hand? Okay, so the 3 oxen are working on the 3 smaller plots. Okay. All hands on deck. He's out. During harvest, everybody's works on the farm.
Come on, laddie. Come on. We all know what that means.
That sounds like pretty hard ground. They did a good job. Now, I wish they did have a timer that showed you at least first week, second week, third week. They have a timer on the harvest. How many weeks until beginning of September. But after that, there's no timer to tell you other than what month you're in. Okay, so that's ready to be sowed. This one's already sowed, it's already growing. This one is finished plowing, ready to be sowed. This one is getting close, 91%. This one, yeah. This one was second highest priority. Okay, so that's growing. Now, we need to babysit these fields. Okay, this one hasn't been sowed yet. Okay. Yeah, the wheat was the highest. Flax was second highest. Barley came in third. Okay, this one's growing now. The last to be sown. Once that starts to grow, then we can pull everybody out of the farm buildings. Now sometimes it takes into November, but not in this case. Okay. So over here, first we'll take the oxen out so they can go do something else. There's nothing stored inside this building, so we can take everybody out. Nothing stored inside this building, so we can take everybody out. Release the oxen to be used anywhere. Okay, now, firewood. They'll go back to work. Granary. Someone working there. Someone working here. Have 3 people working there. Someone doing tanning. Someone hunting. Okay, animals are back to 21 out of 20. And we've got 1 person left over. Okay, nobody's living there yet. Room for 2 families, nobody's living there yet. Okay, so we're going to build the church over here. However, I changed my mind. I don't want to have it directly here. I want to be able to put homes around it. Okay. there. Okay. There we go. What are we doing here? About half. And more than half. What are we doing on wood? Wood is good. Take 2 people out of there. Upgrade this one. Upgrade that. Okay, once the church gets made, okay, we got a new family moving in. Once we get the church made, we've got everything else covered. We'll be able to go to level 2 on these. It's winter. Let's be sure we've got fuel. We have 14 families, room for 17, so we've got room for 3 more.
Berries, so plump and juicy.
Okay, now here's the thing you can do. We've got the logging camp over here. We want to move the work area. Control. Bring it down.
Don't forget to check the level of the foundation. Snow's pretty and all that falls. What the hell if they just piss on
We'll chop down the trees over there.
Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly. You'll not find finer wares anywhere else. berries, so plump and juicy, you'll want to eat.
Wood like some rot. Nothing good for burning.
Okay, we want to leave some space here so that we can expand our village. Okay, there's lots of flax room down here, so we're not worrying about this little bit here.
Get your meat here. So fresh it's dry, still fine.
Up here, I'm not quite so sure.
Step right up and set.
We're not going to build here for at least until we're a little more comfortable with where our town is
Don't be
headed.
shy, good sirs and ladies. You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Parent.
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad...
Berries, fit for a king.
Why do I have to carry this alone? Bring this here.
We're going to need some goats. We need some money, so we can buy some goats, some chickens. Okay, so there's 4. We decrease it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll do that.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere.
Church going. Almost there.
Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly.
Winter's winding down. Just get this church built. Food 22 months, fuel 11.
Hey.
We're running out of planks.
Nothing.
Vegetables and berries are holding strong. We're not going to have any bread until next October. Okay, good. Okay, go to the originals. 4. 4.
Come on, Danny, come on.
Fresh meat. Get your fresh meat here. No finer cuts in all the land.
Enough wood. Right. Okay. So put another person in here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 projects to do. Okay, while we're waiting for those,
Don't be shy, good sirs and
we will
ladies.
build our fields for next barley.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on what finds finer wares anywhere else.
Do that.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
Oh. Barley down here too. Oh, that's nice. We're going to hold off on that. I think we'll probably go with apples. We could go with this. Still don't know if that really works. So, however, it wouldn't cost any money to get it up and going. What is the next point? Okay, let's think about that. I think we'll maybe go with... Okay, so we got for next... We got flax for next year. Gotta get big barley for next year.
Snowy hills. Crystal.
Wait. Oh, okay, they're dating these guys. One. Another one. Another one. Two more. Okay, let's this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get back to the yards. Let's do that. Oh, I've got sumo starting here in 35 minutes.
Vegetables, get your daily dose of greens, healthy and hearty.
So I think we're fairly successful here. We have not gotten into a harvest yet. Like I said, it would have been nice if we'd been able to do that in the first year. However, the distance we had to travel was a mistake. Perhaps we should have thought about going off in this direction and our settlement here, moving in that direction. This is the problem. I mean, we are getting close to it coming this way. So it probably would have been okay to move this way and stay away from it. It just took too long for them to get up here to build these granary and warehouse. Time is money. Time is progress. There's a lot of... Oh, we get money coming in. Okay, there's 26.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
Put chickens in there.
Simply a bad
We're going to
cheat.
put goats down here. These are for apples.
berries,
Vegetables are good. Berries are good.
get them by the bushel.
Where's our... Okay, berries are holding good with just the one person in there with the stand. Now, basically, Molly Harper, hello, I'm good. Got sumo starting in 35 minutes, so. And my wife is home to watch sumo too, so we're in good shape here. So, farming profile. You want to try to get the farm started in that first summer, the end of the summer. You want your vegetables planted as early as possible. Now, one thing I've tried is instead of having a starting time in spring, you have a starting time in winter. So it starts in December. So you've got your December, January, and February where you can be setting down all of the basic things you need. And as soon as March comes around, you'll have your homes with vegetable plots already ready to go to be planted. So the end of your first summer, you'll have lots of vegetables. Plus, you'll have your farms built, your fields planned out. So you'll be able to have a crop after that first year. Yeah, waiting for that money to take effect. I have not done anything with the military aspect. I'm specializing in farming. So I'm using relaxing and the far left scenario template to do things. Yeah. I'm not especially interested in battling. Probably if I were, I wouldn't be doing it with this game. Eventually, I will get around to doing that. But thanks for chatting. So we're here in April. What are they waiting for? Oh, we don't have enough wood. Move that into the back corner. Okay, so we've got our 4 large-ish vegetable plots. We do have chickens in one of these places. I think it's this one. We've got 23 spaces for families, and we've got 20 families. We've got a wheat field ready for next year. We've got flax ready for next year. We've got 1 barley ready for next year. In April, we've got flax, wheat, barley, and wheat. To do that, we have 3 oxen. We might pick up a 4th one before the end of the summer. It might be a good thing to spend our next 20 money for. We're trying to get our level 1 plots up to level 2, because level 2 is when you start making money on the buildings, the homes. Let's do trapping. Oops. No, trapping. The road. Camp there. And let's put another hunting camp over here. Roads in there. Attached.
Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he...
Fairly well. Okay, let's wait until... I think it must be from before. Okay, now, I believe that these people, these hunters, when they are far away from all other activity, then they will produce a lot of stuff. I don't know if that's a good idea, but that's what we're doing. Okay, so we give up. Now, they said I've read that it's passive income. Now, I don't know if it's income or if it's food. For trapping, doesn't that give you food? A passive income of meat, okay. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Level 2. Not enough left. I need the food stall. Level Maybe I want to go with a another oxen. Okay, now, with all this activity, it's probably a good time to throw some people in here. And in there. There's a lot of construction to do, but pull back on logging camp. What else we got? Okay, we're not getting any more until we get level 3. We'll go this because that gives us wool. Let's get some of this backlog of building taken care of. And we got 25 minutes till it's time for sumo. Day 9 of the Mei Basho. Okay, maybe next year we'll turn one of these into vegetables. But for now, let's do those chickens.
Carrots, cabbage.
Not empty. we have 6, that would be 7. 8. 9. Maybe 10. Okay. Work with what you got. You have 4 oxen. Do this. There's not that much building going on. We can work on our wood situation at the moment. So the next big event is September. So a couple of days before the crops are ready to be harvested, so maybe day 3 or day 2, we will assign all of our oxen to the farms and start bringing in our workers. Because as soon as it hits September, we want people headed out to the field. We don't want to be, oh, now it's September, let me take them off of the logging camp. So then they've got to get organized and go over there. We want them there as soon as it's time to harvest.
Well, anything really.
Now, I like, even though the oxen aren't used
Vegetables. Get your daily
that much until plowing in October, I like to have them already dedicated for the beginning of September. So, we use a seasonal worker model. So September, October, maybe into November, everybody's farming. Unless they have a stall that I feel they should maintain. Now, some stalls can get away with not having anybody there. But food and firewood, you should stay there. And also anybody in the granary that's got a market stall, better leave them alone. Unless it's an emergency. Now that's why we got the heavy plow. And we've got 4 oxen here. Before we've even had our first harvest in the second year of play. Well, this is the summer of year 3. We missed planting in year 1, which means we didn't have a harvest in year 2, but we did plant in year 2, which means we'll have a harvest in year 3. How are we doing? Okay, doing good there. So we're harvesting 2 fields of wheat, 1 each of barley and flax. This should be 2 more fields. Maybe it'll be a barley and a wheat. And then we can have space for barley and wheat down here. Now these stones will disappear. Okay, now I don't think we have any. Let's get this built. That's one of their paths. Whoa. Oh, we want to go there. Okay, those roads we can pull out later when we go to put our fields in here. It's July. We have 28 residences. We have 25 family in those residences. So we can pick up 3 more families. It's now August. We've got, what, 30 days? 31 days. See how much stone we can pull out of the ground. Only 200. We might be able to get it all before it's time to harvest. Okay, I'm not going to be able to harvest before sumo and dinner, so. Probably run another. Okay, harvest one of these big fields early. Two open spots. 4 families. This is for Okay, once again, here's room for 3. But if we drop it to 2 spaces, it's the main house, and then another family can live in the cottage on the property. So it goes from 3 to 4 in the same space. Let's see what we got. 15 days. Okay, we don't need anybody working there. Okay, this is half done.
To carry this.
Okay, we're going to take everybody out of there. See if they can finish building these.
Berries so plump and juicy, you'll want to eat them by the bushel.
I want to assign 2 here.
Leather, perfect for boots. You'll not find fun.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Definitely don't want him in there. 126 planks. Okay, let's go over here.
Berries,
And
bursting flavour.
forest early harvest.
Leather, perfect for
And,
boots, belts, and well, anything
Oh,
really.
they're going to town. Yep. There they go. So they don't use oxen for harvesting. So if you can get them
Come one, come
there a
on.
little bit
Feast your eyes
early,
on a fine selection.
it means that fewer people are
Anywhere else.
able to handle the higher volume of harvesting in these other 3 fields. What do you... And then pause. It's done. Okay. One more there. Over here. We're just going to put 1 ox. We'll leave 1 ox free. And 1 person free. We're a little late maybe getting people in there. There's 1 day for them to get there so they can begin harvest in September. Okay, so that's where we're going to leave it. I'm off to watch sumo for a couple hours and have dinner. And I'll be back later this evening. Probably playing the same game. Thank you very much. See you next time.